welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I was thinking, you know, with all this going on and all the stress that is accumulated, and there's quite some stress in my household at the moment, but I was thinking that it's very important to keep a clear view, a brightened view, a view that may be new. You know, I think I've mentioned before, I love what the Buddhists say, that with every blink of an eye, you're experiencing a different reality. You have the opportunity to see things afresh. And so I was thinking of the point, gallbladder 37, and it's called the bright sight, or the bright illumination, and it treats the eyes in a way that refreshes the view. And it has a number of functions, brightening the view, but it also releases anger and frustration, which many people have at the moment. And then, as you know, as a low point, if it's bled, it goes to stomach 42, and stomach 42, which is called the rushing chong, is the point at which things that are unresolved in this lifetime inform the chong, so that you take the lessons of this current incarnation into the next incarnation. So you don't escape, you don't get to escape your frustrations. They have to be transcended at some point, and they might as well be transcended in this lifetime. So stomach 42 also has an amazing capacity to bring thin fluids up to the sensory orifices. And the sensory orifices, of course, are the portals through which we experience or receive information about the outside world, and they can only do that if they are bathed in the thin fluids, which then resonate as a component of Wei Qi with, it's not technically Wei Qi at that time, but so that they can resonate with what's happening in the exterior world. So, in other words, you can't form a clear view unless your eye is bathed in these pure thin fluids. You can't conduct new speech unless these pure thin fluids bathe the oral cavity. You can't hear anything afresh unless the oral canal is bathed in the thin fluid and keeps the damp heat, the excess wax, cleared and flushed out. And you can't smell anything, which is, of course, is the most primitive sense, without the nasal cavities and the sinuses being bathed in this wonderful pure thin fluid. And very often, if you needle into stomach 42 and you say to the patient, are you aware that there is saliva activating in your mouth? And they'll say, actually, I am. How remarkable. Or they'll say, no, I'm not, but my eyes are suddenly watering, So there'll be some kind of response to that point. But that's not the point that I'm making today. The point that I want to make, the ripple, would be of being able to let go of frustration with a fixed picture of what's going on, and allowing the so that would be bled, and then focusing on stomach 42 as the end of its trajectory, as a low point, and imagining that that stomach 42, which would be even technique, right? It has to be even because we want the fluids to come up and out. At the same time, we want to protect that entryway into the Chong for the next incarnation. So the points are gallbladder 37, which is 5 inches above the external ankle bone, malleolus, and stomach 42, which is right on the dorsum of the foot. It's a very, very difficult point to needle. It's at the junction of 4 tiny bones. So it's great. Virtual treatments, they make it much easier. So we stomach 42, gallbladder 37, and the ripple where we would be putting in the pond would be one of clarity of view and a fresh view and a feeling of being profoundly less burdened by the mishagos of this current incarnation. So thanks so much for being here, and let's get to work.